Today is November 28, 2016. I'm Kelly Morris, and this is your weekly wrap-up. Ellen DeGeneres received the Medal of Freedom from President Obama, bringing tears to my eyes, which were not for fear of fascism.
In a career spanning 3 decades, Ellen DeGeneres has lifted our spirits and brought joy to our lives as a stand-up comic, actor, and television star. In every role, she reminds us to be kind to one another and to treat people as each of us wants to be treated. At a pivotal moment, her courage and candor helped change the hearts and minds of millions of Americans, accelerating our nation's constant drive toward equality and acceptance for all. Again and again, Ellen DeGeneres has shown us that a single individual can make the world a more fun, more open, more loving place, so long as we just keep swimming.
Prior to receiving her medal, Ellen had a bit of a scare because she forgot her ID and was not allowed into the White House. She tweeted out, "They haven't let me into the White House yet because I forgot my ID, #NotJoking," in which she included a photo of herself sitting on a park bench outside of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue on the day of the ceremony. Don't worry, Ellen, if I were in your shoes, I would have done the same thing too. But mine would be because I brought the wrong bag and forgot where my car was. Also this week, Fidel Castro passed away on November 25th, 2016. Social media responded by circulating a joke that Castro said he wouldn't die until America was destroyed. The joke being that Donald Trump had been elected president and therefore America is going to be destroyed. While I give bonus points to the intelligent mind who made this quip, it goes to point to the broader issue of fake news impacting our understanding of the world. Castro's passing is a conflicting issue that has divided Cubans for many years, but it also seems to be dividing our media's memory of when Castro stepped down from power in 2008. This from the Wall Street Freaking Journal. The death of Fidel Castro further clouds the future of President Obama's effort to restore U.S. relations with Cuba as both countries undergo momentous political transitions. In case you wanted to know, Castro's brother has been ruling the country since 2008. Raul is basically a militarized carbon copy of his brother, so pretending like things have magically changed is delusional. Fidel Castro's passing should be thought of as being symbolic more than effectively political. Also, on a personal note, can people who aren't Cubans please stop acting like they understand the nuances of Castro's regime well enough to criticize the varied responses Cubans are having to his death throughout the world? For the final story I wanted to cover this week, I wanted to address the issue of Barron Trump, autism, and Melania Trump. Rosie O'Donnell has now apologized for her tweet suggesting that Barron might be autistic. She says her goal was simply to bring awareness to the issue of autism and that she never actually meant ill will towards Barron, citing her own daughter's diagnosis of autism as her rationale. As a parent of an autistic child, I want to make it very clear that none of any of the Trump family's medical problems are our concern, unless they directly interfere with Trump's ability to govern. So if we want to discuss whether Trump has dementia, okay, but if his son has autism, it is not yours or my business. Furthermore, let's stop pretending to be people of tolerance when we start lashing out at people who likely have no say in what Donald Trump is doing as a president. If you want to talk about his older children, I'm okay with that simply because they're actually engaging in foreign policy affairs. But Melania and Barron seem to be the two people in Donald Trump's life who have little or no public say. Can we please just respect their personal space and only discuss them when it's relevant to our government? Not to say that they should use taxpayer money to stay in Trump Tower. That's a totally separate issue. I'm Kelly Morris. This has been your weekly wrap-up, and here's your quote for the week. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, a family is defined as 2 or more people living together who are related by birth, marriage, or adoption. In other words, the U.S. Census Bureau is run by radical leftists. That's from I Am America and So Can You by Stephen Colbert, page 5.